Hey, what's going on out there today, world? Donta Holliman here again, shooting another video for you guys. And this is actually part 5 of my series, The 3 T's to Success. Now, if you missed part 1, go there first. Don't start here because you might be a little lost. So just go ahead and start at the beginning. But just a little recap of what the 3 T's to Success is. That is learning how to test, track, and tweak things. Okay? So you always need to be testing, you always need to be tracking, and you always need to be tweaking things. Okay, so in this part right here, I want to talk about traffic methods. Okay, so in the other videos, you will learn different things that you need to be tracking, testing, and tweaking. But in this one, I'm going to talk about traffic methods. Okay, now if you're a marketer and been a marketer a while, you already know that there are plenty of different ways to, market your business. And there's so many of them out there that it's very important that you're tracking the results you're getting in all the different ones. You can be using video marketing or Facebook marketing, classifieds, postcards, direct mail, emailing. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But the key is to go ahead and find out which one is working best for you. Everybody doesn't have the same abilities as far as traffic generation, and you need to find out which one is working. Like, I'm not going to say just stick to one. However, I will say find the one that's working best for you, master it, and then move on to something else. But again, you need to be testing out everything, tracking everything with, ad trackers, any type of tool out there to track, what's going on in your business. And this is how the wealthy people make it, in business, whether it's offline or online. That's what they do. Everybody tests things out, they jot it down or track it some type of way, and then they know what to tweak. So let's just say that you're doing safe lists, and say you belong to 10 of them. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that all 10 of them are going to work exactly the same. This is why you track it, So if you're getting leads, great leads out of like 7 of them, and the other 3, you know, it might be ideal to just go ahead and leave those other 3 alone, because you could actually be wasting a lot of time on those 3 that's not working and not know it. That's why it's important to track it. And it makes things a lot easier for you. You can also do this, for YouTube videos or any other form of marketing. You want to be testing out everything that you are doing. And once you see the results you're getting, you knowing what's working and what's not. This is very important, people, but it's the hard part about it is you need to be doing this for everything that you do. That's why I had to do a series, because it's not just one thing. Really, every single thing that you do, you need to be doing the testing, the tracking, and the tweaking. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Even when it comes to using different people to do, let's say, solo ads, you need to be, you know, testing that out too. Like, you might want to start out with 3 people or whatever, and then, you know, out of them 3, which one's working the best? If you actually have one of those 3 that's coming in a close second, okay, that's okay. You can use them too, but get rid of the third person, you know, and do this for all your tracking and all your traffic generations. You just have to go ahead and play with it a little while, and it's very important, because you don't want to be in this industry blind. And one of the most important things to do is definitely track everything. Now, I already said track everything, but you definitely want to track everything that involves pay advertising, because you're actually spending money now. So you really want to know where your good traffic is coming from. I remember spending like, you know, $30, $40 on an ad and did okay. But then it was times when I spent only 10 on a different, on a different source, and got better results from spending 10. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's a big difference. What would have happened if I'd have put all of that into the same one? So that's just how those type of things work. So it's all about testing everything out, and then like I said, I'm keep saying it: test, track, and tweak. And that really sums it up, guys. You can catch part 1 all the way through 5 on YouTube. Just look me up, find it, and go through them, over and over again. If you have to, take notes. However you learn, hey, it's all in the game, people. You have to do this. You don't want to be blind. I mean, I'm not saying you can't be successful by just you know going out there and doing it like that, but you will be losing a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. So you need to know where your good leads are coming from. So that's it, guys. I'll see you guys in another video. This actually ends this series. I hope this was helpful for you guys. So just be on the lookout for more great content. I'll see you guys at the top. You heard?